Hey there, beautiful people. How are you? Happy New Year. Happy 2020. I hope that it's going off to a good start. I'm calling this year the year of perfect vision, hence 2020. So cliche, but that's what I'm calling it because I just feel like it's going to be a really, really good year for many people, and I hope that you're one of them. So, yes. um, so this video, I wanted to talk about a relationship that I had this past year, and it was my first ever relationship. And if you know a little bit about me, I'm 27 years old. And you know what? I always wanted to be in a relationship my whole life. My whole life I wanted to be in a relationship, and sorry, not gonna get emotional, but I just saw, growing up, I saw so many of my friends and everyone just having a normal life, being in a relationship. And I wanted that so bad. I wanted it so bad because I never had that normal life. That life wasn't meant for me. And I was really jealous about it, you know. I still get jealous a little bit, just like looking at people in relationships. I know relationships are hard because I just got out of one. But it was also one of the best things that ever happened. Sorry. I think it's the hormones. It was the best things that ever happened to me, and it took me a while because I'm 27 now, and I just had my relationship last year, but it wasn't the best relationship, so I wanted to talk about it. Give me a second. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. So I wanted to talk about this past relationship that I had. My first ever relationship. It was not a great one, but it was a fulfilling one, you know, one that taught me a lot of lessons. And it was a toxic relationship, really toxic. And in the beginning, it was so good. We were together for 7 months, almost 8. And in the beginning, it was great. He was like, I really, really thought he was the one. I'm like, this is it. It's finally happening for me. I'm so happy, so excited. I finally have that like normal life, you know? It started off great. And I just realized that when I was traveling, we would always get into like fights, you know? We would always get into like arguments. And I never understood why. Like, he was just like so manipulative in the way that he was, like mentally he would manipulate me and say that if something wasn't working out, it was because of me or my fault. I should have seen the first sign was when we first broke up, because I broke up with him. It was because he was just being a huge asshole. Excuse the language, but he was just being a huge asshole. Like, he was being so rude. He was calling me names. He was saying I was a failure, that, you know, I wasn't amounting to anything, that I wasn't doing anything good with my life. And I still gave him like a chance after that. I gave him almost 3 chances. You know, this is the thing. If you're breaking up with someone, they're not going to change overnight. You need to give it way more time than just like a week or a month or a couple months. It needs to be probably a couple of years or so, because guys take longer to mature than women. He was 2 years older than me. I want to say he's 29. And it was just wasn't a good relationship. And he was always mentally abusing me. I would go and cry to my friends and tell them about everything that was happening. And they would be so upset at him and like, why are you with him? He's not even, you know, he's okay looking, but for me, it's not about looks. It's more like how I mesh with someone. And I really meshed with him. Long story short, it just wasn't good. I'm not good at telling stories. I'm not good at explaining myself. If you know me, I'm not that good at it. But it was hard to get out of. Toxic relationships are really hard to get out of. But I implore you to get out of it. I broke up, and the final straw was on Christmas Eve. He texted me and said, you can ship up or ship out if I didn't work on me, which I had literally nothing. The thing he was complaining about is that I wasn't having enough sex with him, he said. even though I would have sex with him at least once or twice a day. But I wasn't having enough sex with him or wasn't passionate enough. Another example is that he literally, I was giving him like, this may be TMI, so if you're under 18, you might want to click off. But I was giving him oral sex, and he said that apparently it wasn't good. He literally, I was trying my best. He pushed me off. He went off on the bed. He's like, Jesus, have you never given an effing blowjob in your effing life? What the F's wrong with you? He said that to me. And I just stood there and took it. I just waited for the next day. Like, oh, it's fine. When it's never fine to say that to someone, especially your girlfriend. He said a lot of terrible, terrible things. He said that no one's going to love me without my makeup on. You guys have seen me without makeup on. I think I look okay. So many terrible things. He said his friends made fun of me because of my transition. Even though his friends didn't know I was trans because he would deny it or whatever. But like his friends like had like a feeling or whatever. I don't know. So many fucked up things, you guys. And then it's this feeling of just wanting, like as a trans woman, we want to have that normal life. So many of us want to have that normal cisgender life so bad. But for most of us, it's not written. It's not written in the stars to be like that for us. We're fighters. We're fighters. And it's harder for us in relationships and dating because unfortunately, we as trans women can't have babies, you know? So for cisgender women, it's easier because most men want to have a family and they want to have a baby with their wife. They want the woman to have the baby, you know, and that's something we can't do. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever find Mr. Right. And I'm going to stop crying. Because it was a really hard relationship. It was really tough. But I stayed in it because I wanted that life so bad. But I wasn't going to compromise my sanity. So I'm glad I got out of it. Because it could have been really, really bad. If you're in a toxic relationship, if you're going through something right now, I implore you, get out. Find help. Talk to your friends. Get out of the relationship. Know your worth. Know your worth. Get out before it's too late. Don't let him manipulate you or her. Whoever it is, please get out. Find help. You'll be okay. It takes time, but you'll be okay. You're strong. I know you are. So with that being said, take care, you guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching and for the subscribers and the support. I hope this video can help you. I really do. I hope this video can help you in any way. And I will see you in the next video. Take care.